Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about offer for sale in any IPO that is being released. In present times, IPOs are being issued in abundance. However, people like me, many wonder at the proportion of OFS, which is offer for sale component in the IPO. This is something many investors notice today and feel uneasy about it. Well, firstly, let us understand what OFS or offer for sale means. In simple words, OFS, which is offer for sale, means existing owners are selling their shares. Remember, in an IPO, there are two ways shares come in the public. One is by issue of fresh equity shares, where the company issues new shares, money goes into the company, and funds are used for growth, capex, and debt reduction. The other mode is OFS, which is offer for sale. Here, the promoter or PE and early investors may sell their shares. Money goes to the sellers, not to the company, and the company's balance sheet does not improve by this way. So, when an IPO has large OFS, what does it mean? Existing shareholders are reducing their stakes. The question is why most IPOs today have large portion of OFS. This is intentional and logical and not accidental. The reason could be that the early investors want to exit. IPO is their official exit route, so OFS allows them to book profits. And promoters may be monetizing their wealth through IPO. Promoters often hold about 80 to 90% of stake. An IPO helps them to diversify their personal wealth, reduce over-concentration risk, and create liquidity. In present times, many IPOs are being released by companies which are profitable, have low debt, and don't need capital urgently. So instead of raising fresh money, they let investors exit while the company stays capital light. Bullish markets encourage selling since valuations are high and sellers prefer to cash out, hence OFS percent increases. Well, the best judgment for applying for any IPO with significant OFS component cannot be done without understanding the pros and cons. Let's focus on the pros of OFS. Number one, promoters' stake reduces leads to better governance. Extremely high promoter holding is not ideal, and OFS improves a free float. More public ownership means better scrutiny. Strong signal if only partial exit. If promoters sell only small percent of their equity, it shows confidence. They are not abandoning the company. There is no dilution in EPS since no new shares are being issued and earning per share remains intact. It improves liquidity. More shares are in the public hands and there is better trading volumes post-listing. Let's focus on the cons of OFS. No money goes into the business when OFS is part of the IPO. There is no expansion funding, no debt reduction. Growth depends purely on internal cash flow. It can signal peak valuation exists. If OFS is high, say 70 to 90%, investors may wonder, are insiders exiting because upside is limited? Selling pressure post-listing, PE funds and promoters may continue selling stocks. The stock can underperform after listing. Retail investors also face some risk. Retail investors are buying at IPO price, while insiders are cashing out at the same price. This feels uncomfortable, and rightly so. So the moot question remains, how to judge if OFS is good or bad? OFS is acceptable if promoters still hold more than 50% post-IPO. The company is profitable, growth is steady, and valuation is reasonable. OFS is risky if the OFS portion is more than 70% of the issue price, promoters PE exist aggressively, business growth is slowing, and valuation looks stretched. So the final takeaway for me is that OFS is not bad, but a high OFS means the IPO is about exit and it's not about growth. Please do your own analysis on the topic, read various research and posts on the subject before making any investment decision, and do read my disclaimer at the end of the video. As an investor, don't reject IPOs only because of OFS, but be extra careful on valuation and growth prospect of the company, their visibility in these terms. And if you wish to know more on the subject, please write in the comment section, and don't forget to like, subscribe, share my video. Press the bell icon to hear more from me on such topics. Thank you very much.